So hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of AMC's Corner. How you all doing out there? So it's a real snowy, crappy weekend, kind of the snowiest weekend of the season. So I figured it'd be a good time to get in here and do a little update and kind of a little wheel fitment on the 9.5 RallyWagon here. For those of you that don't know, this is the Saab 9.5 wagon I got for 300 bucks that we then designed a 2.5 inch or so lift kit so we could fit some bigger tires, get some ground clearance for going off-road. We've got some other plans for it we'll get into down the line. We have a nice playlist set up for this. But today is tire fitment day. So I have the wheels off of this side. Wheels off. We're going to be doing a brake job on this real soon. And also taking out some stripped out lug nuts or lug studs, because everything can't be as easy as just undoing bolts apparently. But yeah, we'll get another video on taking care of that in the very near future. But anyway, the plan for today is wheel fitment. So the thing comes stock with these 16-inch wheels with some 215 55 16, I think. Yeah, right there. A decent, on-road tire, not a lot of sidewall and all that. And we got another one here, same thing. And we got the rear off. We can see just how much of a droop we have. Quite a bit of droop on the lift. Everything's going great with this setup. Nothing's moved, nothing's bent or tweaked. You can see up here where we lowered the upper shock mounts and the special adjustable lower spring spacers, and it works just fine. One thing we got with this car going on is we definitely have some metal work too. I don't know if maybe in the near future we'll just find a better example of this car and just swap all of these cool parts to another RallyWagon. I'm not really attached to any one car. If another one of these comes along in better shape, then everything I put into this will just go into that one. But for now, the RallyWagon is the $300 beater that just keeps on going. So yeah, as far as what I want to put on this for tires, the trouble is when you lift a vehicle, normally you just look online to see what people have run for tire sizes, what fits, what doesn't. But the trouble is, I'm the only person to ever build a 2.5 inch lift kit for a Saab station wagon. It's just why life's too short to drive boring cars. So anyways, what we got was I went to the Duke of Saab and picked up some wheel he had. I wanted a 16, but he had these here, these mini Klingons. These are kind of like a similar style to the 16-inch Klingon wheels. These are actually a 9.3 wheel right here. These would have come on some 9.3. I've never actually seen these wheels in person. They seem to be relatively rare, not really valuable or anything, but I just got the call from him the other day that he's got 4 of these. So I went to the used tire place we have down the street. I picked up these Yokohama Geolanders used. What are these? 215 70 15. So they're a bit taller and they're a bit narrower. So why would I want a narrower wheel? Well, one is because it's easier to fit a narrower wheel. The other reason is for what this car is going to be doing is a narrower wheel gets a better bite in snow. You dig down to the bottom of snow. We're going to be doing a lot of rock trails. We're not really going to be mudding this truck, or this truck. We're not going to be mudding this truck or driving this truck in deep sand or anything. So a narrower tire will get me a little bit more grip. So I just mounted this thing. We got the Coates, the brand new Coates RC55 tire changer with the robot arm. Ever since the Iron Man, everybody wants the robot arm. But yeah, this is actually the first time I've used it, and pretty nice machine. So let's get this wheel, try to juggle cameras and flashlights and everything else here. So first off, we should do a side-by-side comparison here. So I wanted to do this live with YouTube Live, but it didn't have the connection. So anyways, you get the video of it, but you can see we got quite a bit taller rubber on there and a whole lot more sidewall, which for hitting bumps I can air these down and make them a little wider if we do have to go in some loose stuff. So I figured the 15s will give me a little more sidewall and a little more options and forgiveness. So let's jam this thing on the front. I'm going to hand you off to my lovely assistant here. Thank you. So let's start with the front. That's probably going to be the most important because that is the steering wheel. Come on. Not a huge fan of these lug studs. I've always wondered the reason why European cars are more likely to come with these lug studs than American cars. Something tells me it's got to do with their some safety statute. Anybody out there knows the reason why they use these? Let me know. Leave it down in the comments. Love that impact gun. So I love working on cars in the winter. Let's see. Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. This thing down. We get the lift arm out from under the front here. I had to put a jack stand on the back just to hold the back where it is. Let me just give this the jostly bounce. Get that suspension settled. Alright. So, that definitely fills that wheel well up a lot. I kind of like those mini Klingons on there. Honey, you want to give me a hand and just get in the car, start it up, and cut the wheel one way or the other? Be careful of the slippery floor. Alright, and just start it up and cut it left to right. Yeah, one way, all the way, and hold it all the way. Yeah, looks like it fits. Looks like the shoe fits. Looks like the tightest spot is probably right here, that's fine because that moves with the strut. All right, hon, you want to go the other way now, please? And yeah, looks like we have just a little touching. You don't have to hold it hard, just hold it there. Good. Yeah, we got a little bit of touch in there, but that's all right. That can be adjusted. And yeah, so it looks like the front's a go. You want to put it back to straight on? Keep going. Keep going. Good. All right, shut it off. Take the key out, please. Yeah, well, there's the front wheels. They fit. Let's put this thing up and try the rears. All right, we got this mounted up to the rear. And this is probably going to be the most troubling wheel. Come on, lift arm. So, let me just settle this suspension down with a little jumping on it. That should do it. Now that is a pretty decent fitment for an off-road vehicle or a dual sport vehicle. Looks like where I was concerned up the front here isn't really a concern at all, other than, you know, the usual dog leg rust. We're going to be fixing that on this one, but yeah, there it is. So yeah, looks like that fits pretty well. Let me check the bucket up here. The shock bucket, ooh, it's pretty close up there. That's kind of my limiting factor. I'm glad I went with these thin wheels. Let me see if this works. You can see, you guys see up there that strut bucket right here. I hope you guys got a view of it. Let me get more light. Yeah, it looks like right about here. It's pretty close. I got a finger. I think it'll be all right. I don't think it'll hit the tread any. I don't think it'll hit the sidewall. So yeah, it looks like these these Geolanders, pretty decent tread on them. Ultimately, I want something with a little more aggressive on the sidewalls, but I think for now, I might just get a couple more of these Geolanders. They only had the 2 in this size, the 2 1570 15s, but those look like they're gonna be what I run on this car for now. So yeah, it looks like we got the first pick fits. And those mini Klingons, those are gonna grow on me. I really like those. Like I said, I've never actually seen those before. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna track down 2 more tires for this thing. I'm gonna pick up those other rims tomorrow. I'll probably have some updates on the Facebook group. If you guys aren't already joined to the Facebook group, then I recommend that. We'll be getting some more live shows now that YouTube's made live a little easier. I just need some more time to figure it out. I apologize if you guys got any notifications about a live show I wanted to do today. I wanted to do everything I did today live, but yeah, the building here can just be hard to get a cell signal in, and the Wi-Fi, because I'm stuck back here in the back bay. Normally we're in my corner right here, but we're loaded up for the storm. One thing a garage will do when we got a nasty blizzard coming is we'll move all the cars into the shop. That way the plowing isn't so complicated around people's valuable automobiles. But yeah, we're right in the middle of yeah, a pretty good storm out here, guys. It was we had a good snowstorm on one day. We had 60-degree temps the next day, and then the next day it's a snowstorm, and then the day after that it's snowstorm. Well, anyways, guys, I'm gonna go edit this video together. I'm gonna go fix those brakes and fix that those broken studs. Seems like you know, 2 steps forward and 1 step back, 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and all that happy stuff. So anyways, guys, yeah, on that note, and until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.